Hello everyone, this is Ronnie. A lot of people are asking me what I eat in a day on a raw vegan diet, so I would like to do a proper video where I show you all that, but I'm not that great at planning videos and things, and editing and all that, so I'll have to kind of organise doing that one day. It's probably easier than I think. I just haven't done that before. So, in fact, the last time I did a what I eat in a day video, I made some mistake and it cut out halfway through or something. Or anyway, I remember people were laughing at me for that. But um, basically, let me tell you what I eat in a day for those of you who are interested in that. And there's nothing really surprising about what I eat in a day. I don't think. Basically, following a lot of the guidelines of the kind of raw vegan 80-10-10 lifestyle. And things have changed a little bits over the years. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. But a typical day at the moment, right now I've got ripe bananas. So I'm really enjoying making banana pudding right now. What that is you take ripe bananas, you put them in a bowl, obviously peeled, and you just mash them up into banana pudding. Very simple. You can add all sorts of things to it if you like. I really prefer to eat things usually one ingredient or very simple. I'm not really someone that needs, to add carob powder to everything and all that stuff. I like it being simple. So banana pudding, I had some banana pudding earlier on. I think it might have been 8 or 9 bananas, maybe more, maybe seven, or less, sorry. So something like that. Or I would have a smoothie, but I'm really enjoying the banana pudding right now. So enjoying that. So that'll be a meal. I might have that twice in the day. So that could be 7, 8. It could be up to 20 bananas in that form. Or it could be a smoothie, as I'm saying. What else do I eat? I like to buy in-season fruits. So whatever I see is the best thing. Sometimes I go to the market. I like to go to the market. You get better prices and deals. But so we had some persimmons. So I was eating persimmons this week. How was I eating them? I had one smoothie of persimmons, but most of the time I was just cutting them up and eating them in pieces. So basically, large fruit meals, sweet fruit, being a fundamental part of this lifestyle. Kind of like people have their daily bread or whatever you want to call it, like that expression, daily bread, or people have their staple food. Well, staple food on this lifestyle is sweet fruit. So you want it to be something that you can get all the time. It's got lots of calories, that tastes good, that's consistent, and the top of the pile for that is bananas. Might not be your favourite fruit, understand it, but there is 3, 4, 5 different ways to prepare bananas. If you don't like them as a smoothie, you might like them as an ice cream. If you don't like them as a smoothie or an ice cream, you might like it as pudding. If you don't like any of that, you can dry them. If you don't want to dry them, there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can get in your bananas. So that would be usually a constant thing would be banana pudding or banana smoothie. Now, what I don't have is a very set program. So I don't eat very, very consistently like banana smoothie in the morning at this time and then this at this time. I don't have that yet, but I would like to put that in place. I would like to have a good routine in place. I don't mind eating first thing. Sometimes I eat first thing in the morning. I don't know if that's to do with whether I've eaten enough or eaten too little or too much the day before. I don't know. But sometimes I eat first thing. Sometimes I have a salad first thing in the morning as well. I must say that. So it's not as if I always just eat fruit in the morning or fruit. But I do think it's probably best to eat your fruit in the morning. I'm cautious in the morning. I don't eat too quickly because I can get melon belly. If you, it's called melon belly, but it can happen with quite a few fruits if you just eat too quickly. Certain types of fruits, they cause a lot of gas basically, and it can create some pain, some pressure for 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. Something to look out for. It's just melon belly. It's not a big deal. Don Bennett says it's a deficiency of chromium. I think that's unbelievably unlikely to be the case, but some people have tested that out. But yeah, so melon belly. It's just trapped gas that dissipates very quickly. So that's what I'm eating for a lot of the day. I like to have, as I say, other fruits. So this is where this lifestyle's, you have a lot of choice. So I might have grapes. There's some really good grapes at the moment. And once again, if I'm eating grapes or I'm eating any fruits, I want to eat quite a big meal of them. So at least 2 packets of grapes or 3 or whatever if I like them. But I might just be snacking as well. This is why it's quite hard for me to say consistently what I eat, because I might just snack whatever's around. If I go over to the supermarket, for all I know, there's fantastic persimmons. For all I know, there's ripe mangoes. There might be the white pineapple on sale recently. There was white pineapple. People always tell me there's no fruit in the UK. How do you do this lifestyle? I'm like, well, I go across to the Tesco and there's always new fruit all the time. And within the fruit category, what I'm eating most of: bananas, grapes, pineapple. I do have quite a lot. I don't have a lot of dates. I don't have a lot of dried fruit. I must admit. And yeah, oranges, small oranges, sometimes apples, not in huge quantities, but I'll have those. Berries for sure if they're in season, a little bit. Mangoes for sure. Once again, if they're in season, if they're nice and ripe, have a lot of mangoes. And I do have the one juice that I'll have fairly consistently is orange juice. So I will fairly regularly buy orange juice even in a bottle. So you can get fresh orange juice here in a bottle, and sometimes I'll buy pasteurized orange juice. I wouldn't say that's a daily thing. It's probably every week I'll get some orange juice. And yeah, it's not a very that's not a very detailed picture, but that's kind of a lot of the fundamental part of my diet. I don't tend to buy a lot of tropical fruits, especially I don't tend to order them. I know some people like to do that and order tropical fruits a lot. I don't do that much. And in terms of the rest of the day, I have very simple salads, and I might eat a salad for lunch, I might eat one for dinner, I might have 2 salads in a day. I don't really even call it salad sometimes because I'm just eating. Often a salad for me is tomatoes and lettuce and nothing else. So I can have a very simple diet at times. That's called the Ronnie salad, by the way, if you've never had it. The Ronnie salad is just plum, tomatoes, and lettuce eaten in a very particular way. I'll need to show you the Ronnie salad, and I need to induct you into how to do it, and train you as to how to fully appreciate the Ronnie salad. And that's a salad that so I had that every day for months and months, for quite a long time. But I also have a salad that I've developed recently, just this very simple avocado salad, which is an avocado or half an avocado, chopped up lettuce, throw that in, throw the avocado in, kind of chop it up, throw it in, lemon juice, sometimes some corn. If there's corn available, throw some corn in, chop the corn off, throw that in, lemon juice, and I've got some non-salt seasonings. So I don't eat salt on a daily basis. Once again, try and limit that. Maybe once in a while if I'm at a restaurant or something, or someone gives me something that happens to have salt in it. I'm not very strict in like sending things away if they've got salt in. But I don't encourage myself to do it that much. But anyway, and then I mix that all together. That's just a simple avocado salad. Avocado lemon juice. So simple, but to me, really enjoyable. Really simple, enjoyable. And I could have that virtually every day. Sometimes I'm having it maybe a bit too much, maybe too many avocados, I don't know. But yeah, that's a fairly typical day for me, is one of those salads, maybe two. I eat a lot, I eat in volume. Bananas banana pudding, banana smoothie. If I've got mangoes, mangoes. If I've got orange juice, grapes, pineapple. I'm really happy with that. Like, I don't need a lot more. We made some cauliflower bites yesterday, raw cauliflower. I mean, stuff like that every now and again is a great little snack. So I do things like that, but I really enjoy the salads and the fruit. Like, I don't need anything else. Nuts, not that often, but once in a while. Once in a while, don't mind. Seeds, don't really add them that much to dressing to things. I tend to only source of overt fat being avocado most of the time for me. And that's an overview of what I eat in a day. But if you want a more detailed, like maybe you want me to show you me eating that because you don't believe that I eat that or whatever. But that's what I've been doing the last couple of years, roughly. That's been the diet. Things outside of that, occasionally a raw restaurant, not that often, but occasionally. Dehydrated food in terms of making stuff in the dehydrator, sometimes a recipe. Once again, if I did that every month, I'd be surprised if I do that once a month. What else do we have? Nutritional yeast I've added sometimes. I don't tend to have nutritional yeast in the house, but my mum has it at her house, so if I'm over there and I make a salad, I might put in the nutritional yeast. And that's about it. So I mean, I've been away from the potatoes, all that stuff, the starches for a good few years. I did go back for like 6 months to eating cooked food, but wasn't enjoying it. And you know, I'm doing that. Maybe this is selfish, but I'm doing this diet for myself and this lifestyle for me. I get that maybe some of you want to have an inferior diet so that you can hang about with your friends or something. I find that people are fairly comfortable with you eating whatever you want around them as long as you're clear on that and you're not trying to judge them or tell them what to do or what have you. I'm not really interested in sitting and eating bad food with people or eating good food with other people that are eating bad food and watching the effect it has on them almost immediately. And it's just a weird experience for me. But this is where we're at. Simple diet, and it works. Now, if you just start doing that right now, are you going to feel great all the time, forever? Like, probably not if you're new to this, but we'll go over that in a second video. But for now, that's what I eat in a day, very roughly. And what I would suggest to you, you need to eat enough fruit to make sure you're getting calories. You're probably going to have some fat in there to up your calories as well, and I would suggest avocado being the one to stick to. If you want to lose weight, you want to just take out the overt fats and you'll probably lose weight over time. And that's a lifestyle for me. I've been sustaining weight with this diet for quite a long time. I dropped weight a little bit traveling. I put on a little bit of weight, currently at 12 stone 7, so I'm technically on the verge of being a little bit too heavy, so still got to cut a little bit of weight. And this is what's been fueling me with the work I'm doing, with working with the festival and other things I'm doing, and going to the gym and going to Aikido, martial arts, a whole lot of other stuff that I do. So plenty of energy, feeling good. My cardiovascular fitness is really going up and up and up, and I'm happy with everything. So thanks for watching the video. If you want more questions below, feel free. You can like the video, you can share it with others, and we'll see you in the next one.